Hi guys, my name is Karen. Welcome to my channel. Now I've been on YouTube for a really long time, a couple of years actually, and I inconsistently upload videos. I even have videos on YouTube on my channel if you go back far enough from when I was like in my senior year of college. They're actually kind of embarrassing. They're filmed on like an old phone that I had, I think, or maybe an old digital camera. I don't even know what kind of quality we were at back in the day, but I have inconsistently been on YouTube for a long time, and my love for beauty, makeup, and fashion has just kept growing. So in 2016 I committed to try and make more videos, and my really sweet husband actually just bought me a new camera so I can make videos on it. So I'm really excited to be sitting down and filming for you guys. So this is my new filming setup. I have a little spot in our spare bedroom where I can hopefully make videos, and you can learn from me and I can learn from you, and we can talk about all things beauty and makeup related and any new products that are coming out. And yeah, hopefully this will be fun for you as it is for me. And today, I'm sure you can see from the title of this video, I am going to talk about some new Wet n Wild products I've been trying. Now, a lot of YouTubers have already talked about these products, so I don't want to bore you or make this video too long, but something kind of cool is I'm actually wearing most of these products today, and I thought it'd be really cool because obviously I have a job and I go to work at like 7:30 in the morning, and I usually am off work at about 5 o'clock, which is when I'm filming this. So it's been a whole day. I've worn this makeup all day long, and I didn't touch it up because I wanted you guys to see how it looks after a whole day of work. Because a lot of the times YouTubers, you know, their primary job is to be on YouTube. So obviously they're putting makeup on and then they're filming a video, so their videos look amazing, their makeup looks amazing, and sometimes we try these products and then we're like, why isn't it looking like that on my skin? Well, probably because they didn't work an 8-hour week and they weren't touching their face, or they weren't on the phone, or things like that. So I just thought, to be different, I'm going to keep my makeup the way it is, but I'm going to talk about a lot of the products that I have currently used on my face. So I was never a huge Wet n Wild fan. They've just kind of really come up on the scene because they're affordable and they reformulated a lot of their products. So I was really excited to try them all out. And yeah, so let's start. The first thing I want to talk about is probably their new gel nail polish formula. This is called the Wet n Wild One Step Wonder Gel formula. And of course, as you can see, I have 4 bottles, which obviously probably means that I really like these. I was such a hardcore Essie fan, and as you can see, I've got a whole stash of like Essie up there, but I'm really loving this formula. So I picked up a few colors. I have 4 of them, like I mentioned. So I have Stay Classy. This is probably my all-time favorite nail polish color, which is saying a lot. I mean, I don't have a ton of nail polish. I'm not like a nail polish guru by any means, but this color just goes so well with my skin tone. It's very close to like, it looks so natural on me. Like, this is my version of a nude for tan skin. So I really like this color, Stay Classy. Just picked up Condensed Milk. This is actually the color I'm wearing on my nails right now. This one I was really looking forward to. Unfortunately, I'm not a huge fan of the formula. It's very streaky. Stay Classy, 2 coats and I'm opaque. This one I needed about 3 coats. It still doesn't look opaque enough for me, so I'm kind of disappointed with this product. The next 2 shades I have are this bright green one is called Wassabee with You. I think they're trying to say wanna be with you. And green is one of my favorite shades, so of course I had to pick this color up because I thought it'd be a really fun one for the summer time. But this one kind of reminds me of Condensed Milk too, formula wise. It's a little bit more streaky, so I'm not a huge fan of this color. This one, of course, was a knock out of the park. This is the color A Periwinkle of an Eye. It's a beautiful periwinkle blue. It reminds me a lot of Essie Bikini So Teeny minus the glitter, and this shade is just gorgeous. I have a picture of this on my blog, just like a nail swatch, and it just is amazing. I got so many compliments when I wore this blue. I I just feel like there's a lot of blues like this out there, but this formula really sells me on this product. I would probably reach for this more than the Essie nail polish this summer. So yeah, I really like this formula. So if you haven't checked it out already, they're $4.99, totally affordable, and I think they're really great. So the next thing I want to talk about is probably this blush color. I am wearing this. Somebody told me that for my skin tone, this would probably be a really good highlight. But I mean, I have so many highlighters, it's like, I'm not really going to use something that says blush as a highlight. I don't know. That's just a personal preference though. I mean, I just thought this could be a really nice nude wash of color for me, but it really wasn't what I was kind of looking for. Okay, I just painted my nails, so I'm trying not to ruin them, but I might have to. This packaging though. Okay, I chipped them a little bit, but that's okay. Okay, so this is a shade. I'm really into these nude blush shades. Unfortunately, this is like really too light for my skin tone, so I'll probably have to get rid of it at some point. But it was fun to play with. It was a nice formula to test out. It's very soft and buttery and very opaque. So if you have a lighter skin tone than me, I think this would be a really nice nude shade to kind of brush all over your cheeks. So this is called Rosie Champagne, and this is like $2.99 from e.l.f. and you can find this at any drugstore. Like Target, CVS, Walgreens, they all carry Wet n Wild products. So that is a blush that I tried out. Next, I'm going to talk to you guys about this little eyeshadow, Color Icon Eyeshadow Trio. This is from their new spring collection. I mean, these colors are really not colors that I would go for, but again, this was $2.99 and I am a YouTuber and a makeup blogger, so of course I had to pick it up and try it out. I'm actually wearing the Brow Bone shade on my lids today, and the pigmentation is really not there for me. There's a lot of other better eyeshadows out there if you ask me, even though not for this low price. I just feel like the quality to me is not the greatest. This blue shade is really pretty. I had fun swatching these, but when I was putting them on this morning, I mean, it was a lot of work to get any color out of this, and I use so much Fix Plus, and I mean, if you could see my makeup up close, like there's really not a lot going on up there. So I would skip this. It is really beautiful. I'm glad I got to play with it, but if I was gonna, you know, if I was on a budget, I wouldn't pick this up. I would probably go for something a little more like a NYX eyeshadow palette, because you're probably going to get better pigmentation with that. So this is the eyeshadow Color Icon in To Indie I Go Go is what this little trio is called. Next I'm going to talk about the Comfort Zone palette. Now this is by no means a new Wet n Wild product. This has been around for eons. I just picked it up I think sometime last year, but I wanted to include it in this haul slash like what's new from Wet n Wild. So yeah, I just wanted to show this to you guys. I've had this for a while. It's called the Comfort Zone palette, and again, you can find this at any Target, CVS. It's one of Wet n Wild's probably most iconic products, and it's got it's got 8 gorgeous shades, 4 neutral shades, and then these green shades. Everyone really likes this definer shade. I think it's a really nice, it's a really nice dupe for the MAC Blue Brown pigment, and also it reminds me a lot of that shade Insomnia in Manny MUA's palette, or the Makeup Geek Insomnia pigment as well. So it's a really beautiful shade. All these colors are really pigmented. I actually used this really dark chocolatey brown in my crease today just to kind of pull my look together, because I did like a standard like dark shade in the crease, lighter shade on the lids kind of look. So it is a nice palette to have. I think that one's like $6.99. It's a little bit more than the other palette because it comes with more shades, but I think if I was going to choose, I would probably pick up the Comfort Zone palette versus the other one I just showed you. Next, I want to show you guys these brushes. Now, I haven't used these, but everyone on YouTube is talking about these, and I walked into a Walgreens yesterday and they happened to have them, so of course I had to pick them up. This is a large eyeshadow brush. This was 99 cents. I mean, even if I never use this again and just put it in a bowl so we can stare at it for like 5 years, I think it's still worth it because it's so cute. It comes with this really cute like white handle, and then it's like an ombre bristle. So, I mean, that's adorable. And then I picked up the foundation brush, and I picked up a flat top brush, which I think would be really nice for like bronzer or blush as well. I don't use foundation brushes like this anymore. I really like the Real Techniques face brushes. They're like a dome shaped brush. It really buffs the product in. Yeah, so I don't know what I'm going to use this for. Maybe like putting concealer on. I don't know. I really don't know. I picked them up there because they were pretty. This is like my one purchase that I didn't really care how well they worked. I just wanted to buy them because it's the hype, you know. You just fall into the hype and then you just have to have it. That's terrible. We're literally like feeding off of each other here. Okay, so a few more products. These two are some of my favorites from Wet n Wild. These are the Wet n Wild Mega Gold Contouring Palette in the shades. I have Caramel Toffee and Dulce de Leche. These are really nice. I believe these were already in the Wet n Wild lineup, but they repackaged them and reformulated them, which I think was a really good move. These pans are huge, so if you can see, they're giant, and you get a lot of product, and they're like $4.99. These are great drugstore alternates to a really pricey contour kit, and I did use, I used Caramel Toffee today to contour with, so I do have it kind of in the hollows of my cheeks, and also brushed up on my cheeks as well, because this is a really warm contour shade, so it does bronze more than it contours for me, but I'm okay with that. I really like the look it gives me. And then I use the banana shade to set my powder under my eye. This one reminds me a lot of the Marc Jacobs. Actually, they both do. Marc Jacobs has a bronzer highlighter duo, and these remind me so much of those. So check these out. They're $5.99, and then this is Dulce de Leche. So if you're looking for more of our gray tone highlight, gray tone contour and a cool highlight shade. This is more pinky than this one, and this one is grayer tone, more grage, whereas this one's like a more bright bronzy shade. So I really like those. Again, great alternates to like the Shade and Light palette, the Anastasia Beverly Hills palette. Obviously, you're going to get less product than those bigger contour kits, but if you're a working girl, I mean, I don't think you really need more than this for contouring, unless you're like really into makeup, which is fine too. I'm just trying to give you guys options. As far as a really affordable illuminating palette, I really like this. This is in the shade Catwalk Pink, and this is also used to be available through Wet n Wild, but they repackaged it, reformulated it, and I personally really like it. I know some people don't give this really great reviews. Now, this isn't going to give you a Becca highlight by any means, but it gets the job done. It is fairly pigmented, and if you pack this on, sorry, I'm trying to catch the light. If you pack this on, it will give you a nice highlight. I did put a little bit on my nose, of course. I don't even know if my highlight is still showing, but it is there. And again, this is $4.99, so I feel like you're really getting your money's worth. Last few things I want to talk about are these new powders that they came out with. This is a limited edition from their spring collection, I believe. These are the Geometric Highlighting Powders, and I have the shade Desert Exploration, which kind of leans more mauve. Then I have Where the Dreamers Go, which is this really fun, like colorful, compact. So I haven't played with this one yet. And then I have Geometric Highlight in Sun Ceremony. This leans more gold. So I tried two of these out. I am wearing it right now. I think it's very subtle. I can kind of see it in the viewfinder, like it's popping, but of course, again, these aren't Becca highlights. They're only like $4.99, so you can't expect some, or actually, I don't even know how much these are. I think they're $4.99. So you're not going to expect like a major strobe happening, but I feel like they're almost a really good alternate to the Hourglass. Those silver compacts they just came out with, they're called like strobing powders, or they have a name. I can't remember. They're not the ambient powders. I think they're called like the illuminating powders. I don't know. I feel like these are what they're kind of going for. You can probably dust this all over your face, or you can use it to highlight. Very subtle, very affordable. So I would recommend checking these out. And that's everything I have from Wet n Wild and everything I wanted to talk about. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel.